In this video, it's really important that you remember what I said in my introductory video. It is not inherently a bad thing to try to avoid conceiving. However, the use of artificial contraceptives and the mindset that a child is just like an inconvenience, that's the thing we have a problem with. So say you have a mindset something like this person. Alright, I understand that abortion is wrong. Obviously, you never want to kill a person even if he ain't been born yet. But what's the big deal about contraception? I mean, what's so bad about trying to prevent the pregnancy? Isn't that better than getting pregnant and then having to kill the kid in abortion later on? Yeah, but only in the sense that robbing a bank is better than killing somebody. Both are crimes. They're just different degrees of crime. Both abortion and contraception are very irreverent to human life to various degrees. And we can actually take this analogy a little bit further. When you're in a holdup robbing a bank, you're frequently going to have a gun to somebody's head. And it's only a matter of time before somebody puts up a fight and you pull the trigger, whether voluntarily or not. Therefore, your bank robbery has just led you to murder. And in a very similar way, excessive use of contraceptives can lead to abortion. Some contraceptives work as abortifacients. Yeah, apparently it's pronounced abortifacient. Oops, I didn't know that. I thought it was just spelled weird. So when using these contraceptives, you could conceive and then unknowingly abort your child. Another way that contraception leads to abortion is by affecting the mentality about pregnancy. When a couple considers a child a burden and an inconvenience, and they go so far as to put up barriers so as to avoid having one, that is not valuing human life at all. So in the off chance that this couple does conceive, they're not going to consider that child a good thing. They're not going to be happy about it at all. So the obvious next step is to, try to get rid of the baby. This is the problem when you start acting like you have a right to have sex whenever you want without the accident of a child happening. You lose the value of human life, and so obviously you're not going to think twice if you just throw it out the window. Okay, the valuation of human life is a bad thing, I guess. But a lot of people ain't going to want kids. And those people are going to go out and get abortions if they don't have contraceptives. On the other hand, if you gave everybody the contraceptives and there weren't as many pregnancies, there wouldn't need to be as many abortions, right? Actually, the research division of Planned Parenthood, the Guttmacher Institute, did a study on just this topic to see how the rates of contraception use compared to the rates of abortion. What they found was that in some countries, abortion use did go down, but in other countries, the United States included, contraception use and abortion rose together. The reasons they gave for it were kind of complicated, and I didn't quite understand it all the way. There's a link below so you can check it out if you want to try to understand it better. But I do think these results support what I was saying. Contraception and abortion are both on the rise in the United States, and that goes to show how people are feeling about the value of human life at this time. Hint, it's plummeting. So what's the difference between these contraceptives and natural family planning? It's like the same thing. You're still trying to make sure you don't have a kid. Yes, that's true, and if you're using these natural methods just because of financial reasons or because of health reasons, then it probably doesn't actually make that much of a difference. You still have the mindset that it's your right to have sex without having a kid. But usually why you use natural family planning or the fertility awareness-based methods of birth control is because of respect. You respect that the purpose of sex is the creation of a unique human identity, human person. You respect the power that our bodies contain to create new life. And you respect this incredible design enough to abstain while the woman is fertile, which is only like 5 to 7 days anyway. And when you have this respect and reverence for this function, then you are much less likely to consider its fruit as some sort of annoying burden. So if you acknowledge that abortion is a bad thing, it's not just because it's killing a baby. It's because it's a total disgrace to human life, and that shouldn't even have to be said. Contraception is essentially sort of the same thing, just on a less scale, and because it also leads to abortion and makes more prevalent the idea of human life as a nuisance, it's really just better if you stay away from both of them. If you don't like abortion, don't do contraception. See you guys later. Bye.